My friend Rachel sent me a letter, like a real letter on paper. And in that letter she asked me a bunch of questions and she challenged me to answer those questions in a YouTube video. So that's what I'm going to do now. What's your favorite crayon color? This may seem random to some people, but my favorite crayon is red-orange. What's your favorite toothpaste? I don't know, I always buy Colgate because it's cheap. I've never really tried any of the other ones. What's your favorite letter of the alphabet? I've never really thought about it. I really like the way the letter G looks capitalized in cursive. Favorite beverage? It's a tie between water and beer. What's your favorite word? I really like the word pedantic because you can't use the word pedantic without being pedantic. What's your favorite cereal? Raisin Bran Crunch. What's your favorite fast food restaurant? I don't really eat much fast food anymore, but I guess Hardee's or Carl's Jr., depending on where you live, is pretty good, but it's just kind of expensive. What's your favorite scent? I'm gonna go with freshly baked bread. So good. What's your favorite item of clothing? I really like my go to jail shirt. What's your favorite CD or album? Either The Score by the Fugees, Deltron 3030, or Nevermind by Nirvana. What's your favorite nickname that people call you? I don't really think I have a favorite. A lot of people call me Kevbot now, which is pretty funny. What 5 websites do you visit the most? Well, number 1 has got to be Facebook, as I mentioned in my last video, which you can watch by clicking somewhere over here. Other than that, it's got to be Google, Wikipedia, YouTube, and Netflix. What's on your computer desk? Looks like we got a mouse, 2 pens, the cap to a bottle of water, a screw, a whole bunch of change, a cap to a beer bottle, a receipt, and my keys. And you see my little bottle opener keychain. And I got a lamp, of course, and the monitor. Describe your ideal sandwich. Now, I really love sandwiches, and there's so many things that you can do with sandwiches that I can't possibly pick one ideal combination. One of my simple favorites is tomatoes, spinach, mushrooms, ham, pepper jack cheese, mayonnaise, ranch, and hot sauce on wheat bread, toasted. Bam! Now I'm hungry. Thanks a lot, Rachel. Smoothies or milkshakes? Milkshakes taste better, but every time I drink one, I always end up very unsatisfied when I'm done. So I'm going to go with smoothies. Chocolate or vanilla? With the exception of chocolate chip cookies and brownies, I really don't like chocolate. So I'm going to go with vanilla. Coke or Pepsi? It's a trick. They both taste the same. No, seriously, most people say Coke because Coke has done a much better job of marketing their product. And when they do those blind taste tests where you can't figure out which one is which, most people say Pepsi because Pepsi has a little bit more sugar in it. But if you sit down and taste them side to side, they really don't taste much different from each other. And I don't really drink that much soda anyway, so I'm going to say beer. Bikes, roller skates, or skateboards? Bikes. Movies or music? Well, movies usually contain music, so I'm going to go with movies. Poetry or fiction? Both, in abundance. Can you play any instruments? If not, what instrument would you like to play? Well, I own several guitars, but I don't really know how to play the guitar. I know a few chords and stuff, but that's about it. Growing up, I always said the 3 instruments that I wanted to learn how to play was the guitar, the saxophone, and the piano. Recently, I've been really interested in learning how to play the banjo, though. I think that'd be fucking awesome. Name 4 things you'd like to do before you die. Visit the Louvre Museum in Paris. Play in the World Series of Poker. Produce and release a professional recording album. The last one is really random, but I've always wanted to secure the rights to make either a graphic novel or an animated film based on the character Carmen Sandiego. I love Carmen Sandiego. Describe yourself in 4 words. I'm gonna go with brilliant, sexy, inspirational, and modest. If you could receive a phone call from any living person, who would you want it to be? That would depend entirely on what the conversation was going to be about. I mean, I'd love for Kim Kardashian to call me up. And if you're asking who I just like to have a general conversation with, maybe Stephen Hawking or Penn Jillette, Al Franken, Cornel West, one of those people. End the video with your favorite quote. Before I do that, I want to encourage everybody to answer these same questions, make a video response, and answer all these questions. I'm interested to see what your responses would be. And with that, don't worry, be happy.